What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about the censorship of antinatalists. Like, you know, how the social media sometimes takes down people that talk about this type of topic about antinatalism and stuff, you know, and why they truly pretty much do that. So let's get into it. Sort of like a similar video that I previously made, but this time it's about why social media, you know, could be against it or whatever. And who knows now if even these videos might get removed, you know. I hope they don't, but I mean, the reason why I truly believe that people may get shut down for saying certain things like this is because we're literally speaking the truth, and the government don't want people to end up following that lifestyle. I mean, obviously we're not going to follow that lifestyle, unfortunately. No matter what bad thing happens in this world, we still decide to just have kids. But the government always wants us to keep reproducing because that's how the government keep making this. That's how the system keeps being a rule, you know. Like, what I mean by that is, like, that's how the system just keeps going and going, you know, keeps the wheel turning, keeps the rat race system active, you know. So by us people saying it's not worth to have kids, we should go extinct or whatever the hell, they don't want to hear things like that, because then that's what's going to eventually make everything collapse, which is something that really needs to happen, because at some point we're going to collapse. So the system deserves to collapse. Why do we just got to collapse and the system literally keeps going skyrocketing high? Why are we making these bastards rich and we're just making a living, if not even, you know, having to work multiple effing jobs just to try to make a decent amount of money? For what? Fun? No, no, no. You already know what it's for. Paying bills and all that bullshit. Fees and shit. It's all about paying for shit. Paying for your needs. Paying to live. Paying in a gifted life, so they say. You know, you're paying for everything. You're paying for natural things of the planet. You're paying to drink water. You're paying just to be clean. To take a shower. You're paying just to have this clothes all over covering your body. This is what we do. When certain people, and it's not just for antinatalism, it's just things in general, like people like us that speak the truth, try to, you know, tell people what this world really is, which, I mean, it's common sense, and sad thing is a lot of people are just so blind to see it. But certain things we exploit, they get mad, and that's when we sometimes possibly get banned on YouTube or some kind of a social media, which I hope that's not the case for me. But yeah, I mean, if that were the case, I would probably make another channel. But basically, they just don't want the truth to be told, you know. They want us to be blind, and we are. The majority of humanity are, and that's what they want. It's literally it's easy controlling us, you know. They don't even got to try anything. It's just the plan they're already doing is working just fucking fine. When you try to wake people up, when you say certain things that are going on in this world, and I'm not going to get too specific, but, like, you know, crazy things that are going on behind the scenes of life, you know, like, for example, with celebrities and shit that I'm not going to get into. But, you know, the mind control and all that, I mean, like I said, I'm just giving a little hint there. I'm not going to get too deep into it. But certain information that you just say, they shut you down. Like this, I noticed there's some things on Facebook that I, what do you call it? Well, not me particularly, but a friend of mine posted saying certain things, you know, like about the government being corrupted and whatever the hell. I forgot exactly what it was. But, you know, they're basically exposing of what pieces of, you know, turds that they are. And all of a sudden, they got a warning thing on Facebook or something saying that this is untrue or whatever, or if you do this again, you're going to be shut down for a certain amount of days or whatever. I mean, I don't remember exactly what it said, but it just goes to show you right there that it's true what we say, and they get all ass hurt about it. They don't want the truth to be told, you know. Like, I think it was at the time where and I think this was like a few years ago when Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were running for presidency, just like many years back, like 4 or 5 years ago. And I think my friend said something about, like, exposing Hillary Clinton or whatever with emails or whatever the hell that she put. I don't even know the whole story, but, you know, saying things or whatever, and all of a sudden Facebook said this is untrue or whatever the hell. If you keep saying this false bullshit, meanwhile it's not false, but they said if you keep saying this false bullshit, we're gonna permanently or temporarily shut you down or something. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it said for him. But so it's just, yeah, they don't, you know, certain things you spit out, they don't want you to know. They want us to be as stupid, as clueless as possible. And we, not me, but particularly most of us are, you know. Like I said, they don't want us to know the right knowledge. They don't want us to get, you know, it's like school all over. You're going to school, you're not even learning the education that you truly need to know in life. You're just learning what they want you to do. You know, they're not giving you independency in any way. They're just making you learn what they want you to do. They're just prepping you to be an obedient sheep to them. They're prepping you into thinking, all right, you got to know this, you got to know this to get to college. You know, they're trying to drill it in your head that you got to get to college so you can find a good career path down your future. Meanwhile, all that's about is going in debt. You're getting them rich and you're going broke. And who knows if you may even get the job that you're planning to get. Some people do, some people don't. So it's like, it's just all a rat race bullshit scheme, you know, it's where it all goes back to. So it's like with the social media thing, it's just, they don't want you to say the truth. And that's all I do is speak the truth, you know. Now, I don't get too into, like, you know, what the government, I mean, I describe what they are, but I don't, you know, certain things that people tell me, you know, I don't feel like getting into, because then I'm afraid I might get shut down. But yeah, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of truth out there that's told, and those people end up getting shut down. It's like when you see these raw videos of something, just whatever it might be, that's spitting absolute facts. You literally, in like 1 or 2 days, 3 days, maybe later, you go to click that video again, it's gone. It's gone, temporarily removed or permanently removed, something, just it's been removed. So that's why certain videos like that, I stream record and I save it. So, because I know that the assholes are going to remove it and ban that person, but I still got the recording on my phone, you know. The truth they don't want the truth to be told. It's crazy, man, what they hide. It's like Area 51, what are they hiding? You can't go in there. They have all these sensors, they have all these friggin' camel dudes around the whole perimeter of the site, or whatever you want to call it. So if you do end up coming in, they end up chasing you down. And you know what's funny? I don't even think the camel dudes themselves even know the whole secret revealed behind the government, because I don't think they're allowed to know either. All they're really just, you know, in charge to do is protect the perimeter from getting, you know, from trespassers, from people trying to sneak in, break in, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe they do know some kind of shit, but then again, who knows? I don't even think they know. But yet they're just defending the stupid government. Nope, can't come in here, you know. Ah, man, it's just, it's crazy. It just shows you right there. I mean, it's obvious, it's common sense of what sneaks and how cruel and evil the government are. So it's like I say, we already know their game. So why are they hiding things from us? We already know. Ain't nothing they hide is a shocker. If there's zombies that exist, I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm not saying they do, but I'm just saying. Half the things you see in movies, I wouldn't be surprised if those things exist. Not saying they do, not saying they don't, but, you know, it's just a little example there. You know. They're doing it terrible, and they're making it so obvious by when we say certain things, how they got to get all sensitive and they got to remove our thing. You know, if it's not true what we're saying, then you should just leave it alone. Why are you getting all insecure? You know, like, why are they getting so insecure that they have to remove what we say? If it's not true, then who cares? Let it just be said then. But that's the thing. That just gives you a hint right there. This fucking hair. I gotta get a haircut. It keeps falling on my forehead. But it just shows you right there that they're shady. They're just giving it away. They're just making it obvious. That's how stupid they are. And we're even more stupid because the majority of us don't even see it. I mean, we all know to some extent that the government are not to be trusted. We all know that. But it's like, with that being said, we know that they're evil. We know that they're the devils. And what do? We keep having kids. So it goes back. Like, a lot of us know how cruel life is, but yet we still decide to have a kid. If you know life is cruel, life is full of bad things, such as, you know, people, murderers, things like that, and just all of the above of everything else. why do you have a kid? And then when you say these certain things, they end up wanting to remove your content or whatever, because all you're doing is speaking nothing but the truth. Why does it bother them so much that the truth's being told? It's crazy. It just make it so obvious, man. Like certain things where people record chemtrails or whatever the hell. Some people like that may even get shut down or banned or God knows what. But that's just to show you how it's true. Because if it's not true, why should they care? They should just be like, whatever, let them say what they want. We know that's not the truth, but that is the truth. They're trying to hide that shit. Why are you so nervous, bruh? Well, it's not that they're nervous, but you get what I mean? Like, who knows? It just make it fucking obvious, bro. It's like with Facebook saying with the Hillary Clinton thing, why should it even matter? You know, they say we have freedom of rights to say what we want. Well, we're saying that, whether it's true or not true, it should just, if someone said that certain thing, why is it now being, you know, removed or censored or whatever, if we have the right to speak? Because we don't have the right to speak what's true. That's the thing. When something's true, we don't have that right to expose it. And if we do, we get in trouble. We'll get banned or whatever. Heck, they'll even kill us. There's certain things, like, let's say you work for the government or whatever, and you know certain things, and you just tell it to a whole bunch, they'll literally kill you. Imagine that shit. So, like, this is where it all goes back where I say, people wonder if there's a heaven or hell. Well, heaven, I'm unsure, but hell, definitely there is a hell, and we're all in it right now, man. Oh, wait, that's the truth. Am I going to get in trouble now for saying that? Oh, boy. We have the freedom of rights, but when it comes to exposing the true things, boy, oh boy, we don't have that freedom, man. They don't want us to know what's really true. They just want us programmed into manipulation. Really, though. They want us as dumb as fucking squirrels. Well, actually, squirrels, I don't think they're really dumb. I should have said dumb as rocks, I guess, but yeah, they want us to be as dumb as friggin' rocks. Not have any type of awareness, not have any type of intelligence, just see straight ahead. Like I always say, I always love using that term, see straight ahead. Not seeing the whole picture, not seeing the subliminal messages behind things, the Easter eggs, however you want to say it. Easter eggs, like, you know, the in-game version of saying it, but they don't want you knowing certain things. And then when you end up spitting out these certain things, that's where content gets removed. It's like with the anti-natalism, people like me that say these things, who knows if we're at risk of getting removed, because they don't want us to stop having kids. They want us to keep reproducing more and more, because that's what gives them this. Another hamster on the wheel making them rich. We're getting old and sick. That's right, our son and daughter take place. And then when our son and daughter gets sick and old too, they have a kid and they just keep multiplying. I mean, I just don't see no point of this shit, man. I never seen a point of this. Like, right when I was like 10, 9 years old, I mean, I'm not saying when I was at that age I seen the whole picture, but I just started seeing like little glimpses of things. You know, and as I started aging more, like I would say maybe 14, 15, that's where I started really seeing the corruption. And then here I am now, 25. It's at full brightness, you know, but I mean, yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy fucking bullshit that we got to live. Freedom of rights. I mean, in America, we have freedom of speech or whatever the hell. But yet we say a certain thing, we get removed, or we were told this or whatever. Just to show you have no fucking freedom here. You have no freedom of rights in any way. You do a certain thing, it's all fucking, oh boy, man. Let's ban this person, or he's banned because he spoke nothing but the truth. But they don't want us to know the truth. It's lies. No, you motherfuckers are lies. That's the fucking truth. Them motherfuckers are lies. Sorry, government, but I'm just being straightly honest. Please don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. But the thing that gets me is, how long are they going to keep trying to cover up things? Like, you say certain things like UFOs and shit. You say you see this. They don't want you to know certain things. They don't want you to know aliens exist, let's just say. Which I'm pretty sure they do. I do believe in other life out there. But they don't want it. It's just, they try to hide so much things, and they just make it obvious by doing that. I mean, you got to think, they they really got to think we're stupid if we don't know something is up, you know? I mean, they make it so fucking obvious, man. They make it so frigging obvious of how fucking corrupt and cruel and pathetic they fucking are. There was actually someone told me they had like I forgot what social media thing it was. I think it was Instagram or something. I don't remember. And they were saying, you know, birds aren't what you think they are. Birds are just spy cams flying around with cameras in their eyes. And the person got shut down. So it makes you now wonder if that's really the case. Now, I'm not saying that is the case, but just nothing's a shocker in this world. Nothing I hear would be a surprise. I always say that, man. If I seen Shrek behind me right now, I wouldn't be surprised. What's up, Shrek? Fiona. But I mean, you know, like it's just nothing I hear is like, oh my God, wow, anymore. It's just, not surprised. I'm not surprised of anything anymore. Nothing in here surprises me anymore. It really doesn't, man. It just really fucking doesn't. One thing that I say would surprise me if the world was going to end in 24 hours. That I'd be surprised, because sadly that gift that we all truly want, well, that we people truly want, won't ever happen, you know? So yeah, that would be like, I gotta be dreaming. This ain't true right now. That I'll be surprised. But everything else I hear, all the chaos, all the crimes, all the corruption, all the stupid gayflations going on, none of that's a shocker anymore. If gas one day's $200 a gallon or $100 a gallon, I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't be like, is this fucking insane? I would definitely say, yeah, that's insane. But it wouldn't even surprise me, because we're just so corrupt. This whole world is corrupt. We all just make up stupid shit. Oh, now we're going to make it cost this. Now it just shows you like nothing really means it. Nothing has a price. We just make up a price for everything. Oh, I'm going to make that cost this amount of dollars or that amount of dollars. Everything's really worthless. We just give it a meaning. You know? It's all man-made up conspiracy, if I'm saying that correctly. Conspiracy. But, yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day there. It's actually going to rain heavy, so it's starting to rain now. If you can see the windows getting wet, it's starting to drizzle. Nothing major yet, but supposedly they say we're going to get some heavy rain, so I'm probably going to get home before, you know, because, you know, these roads here do get flooded, so definitely want to beat that. But anyway, guys, love you all. Hope I made another good video for all of yous, and yeah, take it easy, man. Peace out. And stop being so obvious, government. We know your evil scheme. So just come straight forward and admit that you're corrupted pieces of shit. Admit that there's UFOs flying around. Admit. Yeah, admit it. Take it easy.